I am back.
Welcome.
Talk to Otto.
Otto, is now a good time?
The good thing to know is that if you fight a mark and lose, it gets marked on your map.
How's Jill doing?
Ah, cool.
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Complete with a name tag, so.
Nice.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Oh, why am I getting hiccups?
Track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and their other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet. But it's only a matter
We still haven't fought anyone on that fucking bridge.
Let me know when you find something.
There he is.
I cannot wait.
Who's
All right,
this?
Clive. Still busy saving the world.
I cannot wait for Gilgamesh to be post-game.
Mid.
Yeah.
When did you get back?
This character is called Mid.
Just now.
Oh,
What about your study?
it's Sid's daughter.
Adjourned. Since
Ah!
we invaded Rose area. All
That
the
rules.
characters are
Also,
all
look at her
right.
design. Her design is really good. Look at that fucking ponytail.
It'll be us next.
Oh yeah.
And she has a hammer instead of a knife.
All right.
Yes.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here.
I was wondering when a mid was gonna show up.
Mid. You can't just expect me to.
Please oblige her.
This game is anything but mid. Ha ha ha.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears.
I like her
As
a
ever,
lot.
your exuberance is a breath of fresh air. Which
Aside
successfully
from the
scattered
mother, who is
painstakingly assembled fragments of my
villainous piece of shit who I don't want to see on screen, I don't think there's a character I
Take that as a compliment.
actually hate.
Yeah.
Which is, you know,
Clive, you and the
something of
professor?
an improvement over
So, I'll
FF15.
meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Her fucking mocap actor is absolutely knocking it out the park as
Breath
well.
of fresh air.
Yeah.
Bloody tempest, more like.
What are we going to do with Mid?
Oi, Otto, you got my gill,
Huh? What are you on about?
my fee for bringing mid across. You said you were
Little.
She
The storeroom was
paid her way across on the
Oh,
boat
Mid's plotting.
with a promise that Otto would pay.
Yeah.
Oh, she's very good. Mid is now top tier.
Yeah.
be getting some rest.
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while.
She wants a workshop.
Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about
Oh
it.
boy,
Then sent
this
me off to
this
Canada to learn
man
everything he
titled
did.
Killer.
Yep.
They've
was
been
his dream for
bandits
me.
all along. Oh
One day I put
no.
my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school.
She's an
I've studied
engineer.
enough. It's time I put my neck to work.
What's she going to
And I know
engineer
that I
for
can help
us?
the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well.
I really like
Sick to see you now.
that
All right. I'll tell Otto
he's
you'll
just
be
like,
staying.
stop calling me Killer.
Yeah.
But his name tag is Killer
Yeah.
on the fight. Like in dialogue, it's still hired heavy. But you
What do
know,
you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself.
Oh, she's going to
Just need a generous benefit
drive
to
the
lay 'em on for me.
smith.
Apart from the wood.
up
I'll
the
need a carpenter
wall.
For that, but I can
Hell
get
yeah.
yours.
Yes.
probably deserves it.
For now, I'll let you know if I need out else.
He'll probably love it secretly.
Don't project too much.
They're going to be thick as thieves.
Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Wait, I probably wanted to go the other way. Where is this? Have I
Sid's
been up
gonna
it?
chop off Kupka's head this time.
The Berserker ring feels like an upgrade that got put on an item instead.
Yeah.
How's it coming along?
Bonk.
I wonder how much of that is influenced by the precision dodge boost being an accessory.
Hmm.
Blackthorn.
Hey, Blackthorn, I've got good
What
news.
does it look like?
I have a
Your
commission
life is
for
going
you.
to be hell.
For Mid. She requires certain tools.
Okay. Let's deal with.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff?
Blackthorn's response was, what's she planning to do with this stuff? Build an airship.
Thanks.
You best start believing airships were in one?
I mean, we are, is the thing.
Yes. That's
We are
the joke.
absolutely flying to that red star.
It's alright.
Or the moon.
I think it'll be the red star.
Was wondering where you got to.
I think the red star is an incoming mother crystal that's going to land on the
Just
moon.
now.
Oh, maybe.
She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's
Oh,
done
that's
for us.
nice.
If
Karen
it
isn't
weren't
going
for
to
her
charge
filters,
us.
We'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life.
Karen's not
out
going
of
to
us
charge
long
mid for
ago.
stuff.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
This game is honestly just full of Clive and his friends helping people and getting repaid in kindness and going, wait, really?
Yeah. Correct solution to a cruel world.
Simply do your best to be kind at all times.
Should be enough to...
Not simple all the
you,
time,
Master
but it's a
Sid.
good start.
Bardolph.
Yeah.
Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom.
Rin Penrose is no longer
Skilled
verified.
carpenter. So that's what I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the
She
young
just
miss
tweeted
however I
about
can.
fucking Cookie
But
Clicker
I'm afraid I got my hands
and then
full just
noticed,
keeping
hold
this
on,
place
what? I just
afloat.
noticed what happened to my Twitter
There's old
verification.
Snip
Am I
Patching,
free?
and if I don't pass
Am I
it on,
finally
all of us
free?
into the mirror. I'd gladly spare mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is I ain't
I'm
got
glad
none.
she's also terminally online.
Yeah.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard. is
Bundle
it?
of cloth.
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause.
Ooh.
I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
Time to go over and check with Martha. Still no side quests here. And no icon on the Alliant reports either.
What did you go with for the cloth?
I went red velvet.
I'm gonna go white silk.
Okay. What a thing to find. Poster on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Martha Brooks, no sharps. The following cheatery will be repaid with a swift boot to the arse. Mucking, stacking, packing, peeking, palming, foisting, and fingering.
Sounds like a Friday night. Yeah, no, that's been there the entire time.
What brings you to the rest?
I'm sure it has, I just didn't notice it before.
Home
Yep.
finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
Where's
He went
Mohawk
up
when
to
you need him?
Cressida on business. No idea what mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
This game has cock and ball. It has fingering. It has cunning stunts.
Yep.
It truly is a video game of all time. Anyway, ooh, that got me 500 AP. Time to get the last bar of
Nice.
limit break. And lock.
Titan channel. I think there are going to be 7 icons.
Oh.
Because Titan is not in
Yeah.
the middle at the bottom.
Oh.
Which makes sense, because there's 7 in the lore, right?
Are there?
Think so. Oh, I don't quite have enough.
Are we gonna get Odin and Bahamut?
I guess so.
There's room for it, I guess. Fuck.
Mhm.
That's ominous. That also lends credence to the maybe there's a secret post game one,
Yeah.
which, you know, Bahamut would be fitting for that.
Yeah. I think we might get Bahamut in the plot.
Hmm.
Or maybe, like... Because, like, we know who has Bahamut.
Mhm.
And also, I don't know if you caught it, there was a short scene of Joshua after we did the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you played through that bit yourself then. Sorry, my bad. He's on his way to see Dion now.
Yeah.
There might come a moment where... I'm going the right way. Yes, just. Well, like, Dion figures out the relationship between Joshua and Sid and takes him hostage.
Maybe. We haven't seen much of Dion's, like, motivations.
Yeah.
We know that, like, the Emperor above him is a fucking scummy bastard, but
Yeah.
Hi. I've end the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do
quest
you now?
complete. Root of the problem. Just some renown. Morgan beard extract. Necessary for increasing consumable potency. Yay.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if
Dark Souls
Martha
voice
didn't find me
consumables
dead gone
enhanced.
wild, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we
Oh,
go?
okay.
Of course.
So potions heal 24%. High
Ah.
potions 48%. It's a
That there is
10%
Cressida.
duration
grew up.
bonus on the
Ain't much
Thanks,
left of
too.
it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across.
I haven't
Only
used
to
any of
find
the
the
tonics.
place
Oh yeah,
falling
that
with
lens
thieves.
flare thing is weird.
Yeah.
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you?
Oh,
Any
where's
chance
Mohawk
that,
to see this
It's
lad
the least
use
I
the
can
word
do.
bogles?
Thank you kindly. And take care.
Too busy being a different kind of pervert.
Well, good luck. Look at this field full of creatures that I've just got to murder all of.
Damn.
This shouldn't take long.
Bolts from the blue.
Oh, good damn it.
Let's go talk to Tomes. Update the Tomes. Level 4. What new? Oh. Hey, Drake's Eye.
Oh, shit.
A mother crystal which stood in the frozen wastes of northern storm, lands now lost to the blight. Soon after the mother first fell, the tribes of the north, in a bit of desperation, marched south into this area. She was dominant at their core. A terrible battle ensued in which fire was pitted against ice, but eventually the Phoenix and the Duckful armies succeeded in driving back the invaders for the time. So it's what it's the nation that Jill's from.
Yeah.
And icons can last past their mother crystals, I guess.
Yeah, I just don't think that icons are as connected to the mother crystals as the mythology
The
as
orthodoxy.
the yeah.
Nice try. Nice try.
It's a little annoying that you have to go to someplace to read all the lore, but also having that extra thing in, that's interesting.
What's that?
Oh, I'm just there's some interactables with like book titles near Tomes, and one of them is Morte Olivier, which maybe positions Olivier as the sort of thing you would name your kid if you wanted him to be King Arthur.
Yeah. Good spot. I bet somewhere, I bet it's an unlockable via Tomes, the like data file about that book or the myth that it contains.
Yeah. Hell, I'll go check if he just has it somewhere, because it's listed. They're probably gonna both be under the same header alphabetically, M and O.
Well, you can, yeah.
Wish to study the tones? M to O, yay. A man named Margaret. Mythos. Name by which Ultima addresses Clive. It appears to be his title for the vessel for limitless power that he means to make use of the young Lord Marquess, but to what end he requires such a thing, only Ultima knows. Olivier Lesage. Poor child.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials,
This game
you
is
just
good.
couldn't make ends meet.
Yeah.
I like existing in it.
Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left.
Okay,
Oh, it may as well have
anything
been a
else
century.
to...
Looking
Oh, I
at the
should
place.
check my missives.
This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
All quiet in the Dominion. Thanks, Gav.
Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me,
A flame
it's on
none
your
brighter.
highway. I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list.
It does.
Head back before she thinks
Like,
of anything else.
those missives are not important overall, but it does paint
Yeah.
a better picture of the characters that they're from.
Yeah.
Like the fact that Wade is the sort to send an apology letter for his men jumping on
Yeah.
Clive.
Or
Even as he already said.
have you got the one
sorry.
there from Jill about the chocobo?
Yep.
Yeah, that one was cute.
Yeah. Wow, Lilith is getting fucked up. Oh, that's the other thing I was thinking. Like, a lot of the shapes of the cities especially remind me of Dragon's Dogma, and I'm looking forward to see if there's more cities in Dragon's Dogma 2.
Ah.
Because the big city in Dragon's Dogma 1 is just like, it feels really similar to a lot of the design in this.
Hmm. How does Dragon's Dogma play in terms of action games? Is it more Soulsy or is it more like this?
More Soulsy.
Okay. Well, this is a large space that is obviously going to have some sort of set piece fight in it at some point.
Yep.
Probably against a.
Hunt.
Yeah, I'm thinking specifically like a relic hunt.
Hmm.
Given the surroundings.
Yeah. Anyway, Dragon's Dogma is mean too. Like, we'll get to it when we get to it, but.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, says Gav.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
All right, Clive? You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter.
God, the funniest thing to me is how all of these fucking cutscenes are in engine and they still look so fucking good.
Yeah.
Because, like, Clive's got the sword I gave him.
Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work.
Like, I think we finally hit the point where, like, they're not going to be able to make these games look better than they've been pre-rendering them as.
Mm.
Which is fucking wild.
Yeah.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how
Dog.
Jill's faring.
Did Bernard say how long he was going to be? I mean, it's fine, but I
Hi,
hope
dog.
soon.
Pet dog. Capital punishment.
Ah, now there are side quests.
Dog, let me pet you? No, you're backing up. Dog, let me pet you. Hey, pupper. I want to pet you. No.
Oh, there's a
too
side
busy.
quest in the
Okay.
infirmary. Interesting.
Hmm.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Here you go.
There are no available quests in the Alliance
you can
reports
help.
again. Only to the hideaway.
What's everyone whispering about?
What's your deal? Doris.
Do you have a moment, Sid?
Oh, she's hot too.
Protect.
A team of curse breakers has gone missing in Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage
A lot of
bearers
formally
before
dressed
they could
women
be
with
smuggled
swords
to
looking
market.
tough
They were moving
in this
in
game.
with scars on
when the carriage was
occasion.
attacked by goblins. A curse breaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that.
They know the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from.
Oh, that's good to know.
But I never really thought
What's
how
that?
my words might affect
You can
them.
shatter protects in one go
What
with
risks they might take because of the
charged
things I've
swords.
said.
Ah.
I'll go and
I
find
exploded this man's balls and leveled up.
them. Both resting.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this.
Letter.
The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the dragon's eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go
You're
on.
right.
If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Also, I want to take her voice to my voice coach and say, how do I sound like this? That was some nice vocal fry. You know what we haven't seen much of? Elementals.
Yeah.
Besides
like,
those
there
wind
were
elementals,
yeah.
during the Garuda event.
Oh, battle hounds.
Surprise doggos. Oh.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Where's the fucking caster?
Sid, if
Hiding
you don't
around
mind
a
me asking,
fucking corner?
What are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack.
Anyway.
She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Ignition really just destroys Protect as well. Such a good fucking move.
The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
Nothing personnel, ninja. I'm just gonna parry you, deadly embrace you.
Oh yeah, that cart that we're meant to save is 75 yards away.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
It's so funny how easy it is to get them to hit lightning rod. Holy shit, it's so... Oh. Teams will take him a little...
Is it?
Yeah. It's gone. Getting the few drops here and there. Nothing has changed from yesterday. I can't break boxes. This video game. Alright.
Let's try.
No protection. This way. I really expected me to need healing. The Will of Lightning. Oh my god.
Friend, are there any more survivors?
The Will of
Why didn't you flee with the
Lightning
others?
pile drive. Yeah.
If the goblins had made it
you
through
do.
that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run?
No 10% boost.
Miserable
That's
death's
not
no
bad.
worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us.
391.
Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety.
Alright.
After that, it's up to you.
Castle time.
Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Right then. I think I have to advance the plot before doing the next side quest, because I think as soon as I go to pick up the next side quest, I will trigger the plot.
Yeah, probably.
Because they're in the same room.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left. If I'd just
It's not...
waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things
FF16 is
myself.
where it's
Or maybe
fucking
I keep
Belt and also Stone Skin went.
decisions.
All and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you
That-
after them, woefully
Me some-
unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
Ooh, right, curl
We
time.
swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a curse breaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Okay. Oh, more renown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7 stagger damage. Not the funny number.
Nice.
All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.
Okay.
Ah, Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves.
Oh, secrets about the
Oh,
doggo.
that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgor.
Good stuff.
He must have found something.
Oh, I don't want to be here.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived.
Holy shit. Okay, so the brand is not just a tattoo.
Recover. Is it really worth the
This guy was just like, yeah, half of people who have their brands removed die.
Full well what we're fighting for. I hope as much as you that one day bearers
Which,
can
like,
walk among
facial tattoo removal sucks, but it's not that.
Until that day,
Yeah.
the brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous,
Oh, I don't like the
but it's also
diagram
essential. And we
on
undergo
that
it
book that was on
willingly.
screen either.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply. So
Oh, ammonia leaf.
what few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go. Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Taya, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain.
That was
Remember when I was joking about how by this point I might be playing Forspoken?
Unfortunately,
It's just sat there over there on the desk. It's still in its wrapping.
over in Rosaria.
Yep. That curl fight was fun as fuck.
It's so good.
This game fucks and fucking rules. It's just good. Why? Why is it so good? Like, I was vaguely optimistic, but this game is just like really fucking good.
Yeah, this and XP3. It's just a good time to be a fucking gamer.
Yup. We're making you a gamer.
Can't believe it.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Riled raptors.
They're angry.
Yeah, no kidding. Why don't you attack me? Come on. I dodged too early. These guys are so fast. There we go.
For a riled raptor, they are kill.
Speedruns of this game are gonna rule as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked.
Back home.
The little ones have been playing tricks again.
The hideaway is such a nice place to come back to.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the quality of the light and where the light falls.
Yeah.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Talia trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But... I'm sorry. I'm still terrified.
God, this poor guy. I don't understand how
Burns
any
more
surgeon
than on flesh. It's
ever
a death sentence.
overcomes this
No
IRL,
live and tail lurking
this
just below the
angst that he's
surface of the
feeling.
skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip,
Yeah, no.
and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death.
Ah,
and
so there's like
success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound
there's a
heals.
part of the
Again,
brand
physical
is like
to
a
help people,
poison
not
to
kill
prevent
them.
you removing it.
I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be assured
Fucking
of your
Gav
patience
running
to
in the
lead
wrong
on.
direction.
Stay strong for them.
Good, I'm glad it is.
You sound like
Like,
He's
either
not running in the
that's
wrong
just
direction. Gay people can walk through walls in this game.
It's natural.
Yeah,
Be gay, do crimes against physics.
Suffering in solitude.
yeah.
And it's
Either
a
that or
physical
he's
duty
some
to see that
thrall
they
of
don't.
Ultima or some shit.
Thank you for helping me.
And dude just like, oh yeah, I need a name.
I won't falter.
Fuck, I'm gay. What if I just take the bottom off that Y? I'm Gav. Be Gav, do crimes.
Right, tomes.
Yeah. What's everyone whispering about?
The incidental dialogue
Jill looked white as a
being
sheet
about,
when they brought her.
Mid.
yeah.
I love how Clive was just like, yeah,
Clive, where
so
have you
send
been?
normal dog in, and
I've
Torgal's
been
just
wanting
like,
to ask you something.
time to
How
go
do-
ape shit. Magic dog.
Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
Torgal origin story.
My father.
Oh, he's from the
brought me
Northern
up from one of his
Territories.
Expeditions into the Northern
Oh,
Territories.
he is Fenrir.
They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries.
Does he have the icon
Seeing
of
no
the
sign of his
of
pack, they took him.
Dragon's Eye?
What do you reckon, Dwarves?
Maybe.
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal
A rare
may
frost
be
wolf.
no mere hound, but
It explains why he's white when he goes
animal native to the far
primed.
northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frost wolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name
Yes, Fenrir.
Hell
Fenrir
yeah.
the frost wolf.
That is the dog primal that comes to mind.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen
So that
was
in the
a
myth,
dominant of Shiva.
Fenrir served the dominant of
Girl from the
Shiva.
Northern Territories, and
Which-
a faithful hound. One
Why are these stone
when it
scimitars
comes
level
to the
17?
dominant
What?
of Shiva,
Yeah, that was weird.
the other
I guess so. They're
Jill
they're
granted
mooks around the
Torgal
big
his
boy
powers.
who is an actual threat.
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound.
Okay.
Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later...
Plot twist, Torgal is actually Jill's dog.
Just when his master needed him the most.
You're right.
I mean, that's why he hung out with her so much.
Those
Yeah.
bastards to kingdom come. Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's
Execution,
power
you say, oh, that was bright.
his latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Ooh.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
I want to cuddle him so
And
bad.
regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Why does Mid need us to introduce her to the carpenter that we found for her? Does she get shy with new people? That'd be a good Gatmoe trait for her.
Yes.
Sometime later. There's now a stairway into a dark hole where Mid lives.
Cool.
She's absolutely going to turn this into an airship that we can actually take to the moon.
Isn't it brilliant?
Yep.
It is.
Well, I couldn't
Pointless
without
flips.
you and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Her top's really cute.
Now that
Fucking
that's
poison
settled,
mist.
Also, that
wonder
is
if
a
Vivian's got any
fucking
progress tracking down Kupka.
massive slab of stone for her workbench. That must weigh tons.
We have everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive.
Double stagger.
I promise.
Get fucked.
Oh, look at this. Look at what her workshop is.
busy fighting ninjas.
This is definitely like where you stoke the fires of the thing's engine or something.
Yeah,
Thanks for
probably.
before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you when
Parry to finish. Okay, yeah. Whew. That was a fun fucking fight. I double staggered those ninjas.
Nice.
Lightning Rod is so good, and they are so attack happy that they both caught themselves up in it.
How's it coming along?
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next? A bigger water cleaner thingy, maybe?
Is it business or pleasure?
Oh, platinum sword is +5 on 11 bolts.
Yeah. Plus sword, platinum sword +1 is +10.
I'm not much bothered either.
I'm using it right now.
What do you need?
Also, yeah, Turgle is jacked up on Fenrir right now.
Oh, the grindstone, the earth sword is 225.
Nice.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
It's time to fight Titan.
Have fun. It's a cool fight.
Mm-hmm.
Should last you a good while.
And Mohop is here to see me fight Titan.
Hey, welcome back, my hop. Okay, Drakeslayer's bracelets require gelatinous mass. I bet that comes from that mark.
What mark?
The slime mark, the A rank.
Ah, probably.
I wonder if that means that Electrum comes from.
Probably Severian. Did you beat Severian?
I haven't fought either of them yet.
Okay, well, Severian is metalish, so Electrum would be from
Yeah.
wouldn't surprise me.
Lid's moved into the
I'm gonna go and fight the white slime. See what happens.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Come to think of it, that's the side quest you get from a Moogle in 12. Hawk's Cry Cliff in Rosaria. Southern Rosaria. This might be a mistake. There are 4 marks available at Hawk's Cry Cliff.
Well, that entire region.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Sid adopted him, and then Clive adopted Sid's name.
Where's this slimy boy?
Let's see how Soken did some fucking under the weight. Come on.
Slime probably won't be in a village.
No.
I'm guessing. Although it would be a thing that I could see this game doing, to put a mark in the village at some point. Whoops. There we go. Flan prints. 4 hands. I got a makeup in that palette. Actually, I got several.
Yeah, that sounds more accurate. You're a little under leveled.
Oh yeah. Ow. Oh my god. Also, I can't. There we go. What are you about to do? Oh, he can do like every element, I guess. Ow.
That's better.
Oh. Oh, I forgot to fucking... Ow, bitch.
Nice try.
Flash in here.
Oh my god. It's got a giant hands slam move called hands down.
Yup. Sounds about right. Alright, now phase transition. I like it between being on story and just being able to deal with him. You're doing alright for dealing with him despite a 7 level difference.
Yeah.
I wish there were options to turn off some of the things like the limit break animation, but that will probably come later. Posture check to everybody.
Sorry, say what?
I said posture check everybody.
Ah. I am making an effort.
Too slow.
Oh, he's doing combos now. You're doing combos now?
You lose.
And done.
And
I think you're going to have fun with that one. There's just because of how the balance of spell and physical attacks he does works out.
Yep.
Gelatinous mass.
Well, it's dead now. Whatever it was.
Back we go. Alright,
Okay.
Blackthorn.
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next? Water cleaner.
Back, are ya?
Yeah, there we go.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I don't know what you mean, Mohab. It has parry. It's Sekiro.
Should last you a good while.
Should
Oh,
last
I
me a
should
good
heal.
while, he says, about an item that adds 20 to my stats. I think it's 20. Oh. I wonder how old Jill was when she went to Rosalith as a ward. Because she was clearly pretty young.
It's alright.
Ooh, Geo Crush.
Mm-hmm.
Love that Geo Crush.
I've got my spine. I've got my Geo Crush. It's an REM joke.
Yes, I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm just busy.
It's also not funny.
I still laugh usually.
How goes the hunt for Cooper?
Well, yeah, but
Largely in circles.
as you would say, you're biased.
Sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing
You can't make that
definitive
joke without
as yet.
validating my claims
If only we knew for certain
later on.
what route he left
I
Rosamond.
made that joke as a satire of your claims.
Keep at it.
That's some bullshit and you know it.
And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Guard break. Oh, I don't want to be caught by that.
What? Here.
Would that be a
Ooh, that's a big hand.
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
I love how you can be too close for the double giant spinning arm to do anything.
Yeah.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
Whom the fucketh has shown up as a guest at the hideaway?
Yeah, parry some more. Get caught out, motherfucker.
It's Uncle!
Wow.
Clive, my boy!
Yeah, fuck it.
Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your
We'll
favourite
Ramu a
uncle
little.
is here.
I like how the main plot for a bit now has just been like people show up at the hideaway, cause chaos. And we're back to Twinside.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
Dion's here.
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Ouch.
Still, we must insist on...
I'm going to break you, Hugo.
Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Yeah, parry, full limit break.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
What intervention did
Indeed,
Prince Olivier
I doubt
make?
any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
Right, so...
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Dion is not happy about this at all.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when
This
the
gives
Dalmecs
hope.
will withdraw
Oh, Earth
their
and Fist.
Dion's fire could rid us of...
You ain't gonna clap me that easy, bitch.
The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Finally, I dodged landslide right at the end.
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not
First hit
arrive
after a dodge on upheaval, we finish, no
As much
deaths.
as I would enjoy
Titan
witnessing a clash
was fun. I have 120,000 gil.
Nice.
It is not to be.
And I'm level 30. I'm not too far behind.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance?
Earth Shard, there we go.
If the fighting spread to the city proper,
The people
He
will bear
was
the
so
brunt of it.
good.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built.
For every citizen that falls, another can be bred is one of the most sinister things I've
will
ever
live
heard an
on.
evil emperor say in a video game.
Yup.
Jesus Christ.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
That fucking flower on the tray again.
I wonder if that flower is important somehow.
He sniffs it like fucking snuff. Ah.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Right, so this is establishing that Dion is going to not want to continue to serve the Empire. He's also clearly very, very unhappy about Olivier.
That is your wish.
He was clearly being like
I shall depart
groomed
at
for the
once.
throne ahead of him.
Yeah. Given credit for the recruiting Kupka.
Yep.
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery
Ah,
hangs over Prince
there's an
Dion.
augur of treachery hanging over Prince Dion.
Well,
So Annabella's tale.
it's almost like treating him like a traitor is gonna make him betray you. Dumb fucks.
I wonder if that augur was actually planted by the Empress.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I wonder if this child actually has an independent will at all.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
How is Byron here?
Littlands have been up to There's just one thing after another around here.
How do you know where we
he
were?
He works at the port.
But no, he came on our boat, like he was paying our ferryman. And I thought our location was supposed to be secret.
I mean, unless we're giving. Well, no, he's like.
My dear nephew.
Wade knows
I've missed
like
you.
that we exist and
True.
out there.
Find this place, Uncle.
And they're
Through the good offices of
geographically
young
close
Sir
by.
Wade.
Right, okay, so Wade knew about it and told him.
Yeah, that's my
As
fault.
are you, I hear. The
Yep.
Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction.
Our doggo turned magical and saved the day. Believe that
The
if you
Guardians of
dare.
the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly.
Oh.
There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my
Holy
nephew's
shit.
coffers, would you?
He brought 2,000 gold.
2,000?
Jesus. That's a lot.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
Mm-hmm.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of
Kupka still sounds like a Moogle Kefka.
I
I can't. It is the least. He's the least Moogle and the least Kefka, but he.
Yeah. God. Okay. Political briefing
It is
again.
known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast.
Clive is capable of looking so forlorn.
Visitors from Waloed. Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as
Twilight
swift
Rose.
and
Back to the
every
hideaway.
bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval
The
presence being
Einherjar?
crucial to
Holy
her
shit.
ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts?
I guess we're going to Drake's
Would that not
Fang.
entail an arduous voyage around the southern
Fun.
cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under.
I guess we're probably gonna have to fight Titan.
Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard
Before
one
we
of the
break
ships
the
flying
crystal.
Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
She says she'd stake Clive's life on it, not her own. Good stuff.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away.
Okay.
Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the
from the
ships I
blue.
saw. The men
I guess
seemed
those
almost
were.
crestfallen,
Okay.
as if in mourning, as if they believed or were made to believe
I'll go
that
fuck
their
around with
master was
Titan's
dead.
stuff in the training hall.
You have a keen mind,
Okie
Lord
dokie.
Rosfield. And
I
you
want to get the
have your
timing,
answer.
or the feel
To
for the
find
timing.
Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy.
It's
It may well
desert
have gone
crossing
cold
time.
by now, but as they say in the Republic,
Actually,
all
hold on.
roads
How?
lead to Drake's Fang.
Titan channeled.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way.
What does it cost?
As luck would
you?
have it, I had intended to
Oh, I have
journey
999
on
ability
business
points.
after
That's a
visiting
funny
you
number.
here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
Oh.
I'd be glad of the company.
Oh.
I need to
Oh, the limit break thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Time to go to racism country.
Raging Fist. Oh yes, I love going.
Finished outfit now.
Or
Fancy a look at the
okay,
list, do you?
800. I
Here
can
you go.
afford that.
Think you can help?
It's so weird that there just still haven't been any side quest unlocks anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Otto.
And then
Kupka's at Drake's Fang.
wind up.
I'll be leaving before
Ah.
sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Right, those have
Don't worry.
times.
I'm not going there to
Oh,
destroy the Mother
wait,
Crystal.
the Raging Fist has a
All I'm
block
after is
attached
Kupka's
to the
head.
front?
I won't risk any more than I have to.
Hell yeah.
I promise.
Oh my god, look at that
The
little
lands around
fucking...
the Fang.
Oh.
Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way? You
I
ask,
love the
you'll
video
see the
being
Dalek.
like, if you don't block, you do punches with one arm. If
Ah.
you do block, You do the full JoJo. Holy shit!
All I know is the name, and that they used to at the Dalamil.
Attack potency.
We've heard nothing from her since.
Ooh, upheaval. Yeah. Okay, so these ones have like a hold to do a precise improved version.
Thanks.
And
keep that in mind.
the improving them increases that window size. That's
I
good.
mean, he's welcome to stay.
Let's.
Don't look so worried.
Gav is a little intimidated by the uncle.
Otto.
Who just showed up with 2,000 gold. Yeah. 500.
Okay.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall.
If I could bring
let us
Lightning Rod
away
to
to
Titan,
adventure.
I would. So I might save up for that. That's another 500. That's like one. That's like one one hunt, right?
Yeah. The Velcroy Desert.
The Velcro Desert?
Velcroy. I was very clear.
I know. I was just
Rat.
saying it wrong to make you mad. Or to make you laugh. Either one was a good outcome.
Often
Okay.
both.
Yes.
I laugh and then I get mad because I'm laughing.
Okay, no.
I was a young
KP on
man
these,
when
but I
last
still
I
wanna fight.
walked this path.
Secret. Severian. Muddy Murder.
This dog is
Ah,
too
that's the
fluffy
boy.
for the desert.
There's an old trading
Yeah, I
post not
was a
far
little
from
worried
here.
about.
The road to
I guess
the
he's-
Frost Wolf.
Yeah. Maybe the Frostwolf helps him keep cool.
I mean, maybe.
I'm glad Odo's not
Well-
here to hear me saying a dog is too fluffy.
Yeah.
I mean, as a hypothetical, not a categorical matter.
No, it's also out of concern.
Our destiny.
This is going to be a big area.
I love finally getting a desert.
Yep.
Okay, so I know where Severian is. Where are you? West of Rhiannon's Ride,
Welcome well, Clive.
and then Hawk's Cry.
It's all too easy to lose one's
Okay.
bearings in the sand.
Not what. Press. West of Rhiannon's Road, which is going to be here. So it's going to be north from Martha's Ride.
I like that the uncle's still a fighter.
I mean, it's good to see capable old men or
Yeah.
middle-aged men not being immediately taken out.
Yeah. Oops.
West of Rhiannon's Ride, so it's going to be probably in the northern bit of this. Oh, I'm being skittered around by deadly blossoms.
What's in this village?
I'll need 500 more AP because I'm gonna refund the upgraded Ramu, the shock lock. West of Rhiannon is right.
Time
So
for
it's
me to
somewhere
have
over in
4
this
limit break segments.
Hey, welcome to the club. This house is fucked up.
Mithril belt. Is that an upgrade? I thought I already had one of those.
Oh, hey. There's the big boy.
No, that is an upgrade. Nice. 5816 to 6420.
Secret. Big bull boy. Hell yeah.
I can't see a thing.
Come, Clive. Let us turn back before we lose our way.
Oh. Okay, so this area has a sandstorm. I think I'll come back.
Oh, he turns around. That's why I was getting hit.
Ah.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised.
No,
you don't
no big
remember.
swing.
It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when
Perry,
your mother arrived.
get knocked down.
You whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
22220.
Uncle Byron is telling, like, embarrassing stories about Clive as a kid.
Hell yeah. Every protagonist should have that happen to them.
It's good.
Oh, fuck off, you.
Oh, there's a...
Oh yeah, I'll parry the charge, sure.
Harry in.
Yep.
Who do you think those soldiers were in the end?
So, Lord
Let's go up to the summit of this dune. These are some properly big sand dunes as well.
Yeah, it's a good shit.
That northern parts of the Dalmasca Sand shit. Why is that one patch of ground over there so conspicuously white relative to everything around it?
Oh my god, not another big swing. Yeah, parry.
There's no sliding on down dunes though.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at how pretty that stream is.
I keep fucking up on that
there
upswing.
she
It's
is,
so annoying.
The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Oh, Torgal's not happy about something.
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Luda friends must be
I
soothing their
fucking died like one
saddle
hit
sores
from
in the
him being dead.
Shall we join
Well, no.
them?
Ran out of healing though, so. I came into this with like half healing.
Run along and play now.
Fucking rip. Well, it's marked on my map at least. Okay. Banshee? No. I see you. Trying my best to become the sort of person who can stare down Banshee so she doesn't fucking try and get in here.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Okay, let's see if I can get through this without getting hit by that upswing this time. Oh, I didn't get the Titan sword. I could have done that.
Hang on a second. We've ended up at the same inn as Joshua and...
Hey,
what was her name?
Yona? Yote?
Yote.
Yote. That's the one.
Joshua is the worse for wear.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on.
Why is
Prince
he
Dion
here?
has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front.
Is Dion camped here?
I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Getting hit by big swing. Like a chump.
We're about to cause a ruckus, I think. Or a ruckus is about to be caused in our vicinity. Someone's showing off with these camera moves. And also the beer is not being poured at the bar. In order to get the camera move that the
Keep watch,
director wanted.
fellas. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Byron not good at keeping his voice down, of course.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Lightning rod times 15. Love
Nice.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads.
Yeah, parry your raging bull too.
Business in
Whatever.
Can't wait.
Since we're just being a gamer on this attempt.
I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
Oh, the regular punters slipping out in the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
Byron.
Christ.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to
That's
lose.
what I mean. Ooh, we did that. Shit.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Back to Martha's Rest. Or are you stalking that on and go fight Severian?
Try it.
Iron.
These guys are pretty sturdy. We have literally trashed this in seconds.
Yep. Yep. And then maybe give a shot.
I can't help but feel that there had to have been a better way to handle that.
Maybe.
I feel like we are not going to ingratiate ourselves to this inn's proprietress who is our contact here.
Yeah, probably.
For your trouble.
I have to talk to Otto before the crafting recipes open up, of course.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
It's fine.
Don't be a weirdo, Byron.
Now's our chance.
Has he taken his medicine?
I'm fine.
Oh, we are joined.
Hello, how's Clyde?
Hello.
Hey. Clyde is having shenanigans, honestly. Having family trouble.
Yep. Also, Mid has appeared in my game.
Yes.
Good.
Oops, not that one.
Oh, that girl's cute.
Yeah.
She rules.
Clive?
Clive has sensed his brother.
Good.
Aha. Was his brother the one who was in like the big like hooded cloak earlier?
Yes. And has now
One
grown
of-
up
Okay.
to be alarmingly bishy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Final
cute.
Fantasy
Clive
game.
knows that his brother was here because the same vegetable has been left on the plate in the room.
Aw, he doesn't like his carrots still.
It's nothing. Let's go.
That's probably why he's so sickly.
Yeah.
Bless. What's his brother name? What's his brother's name? Does he have a name?
Joshua.
Joshua. Okay. Joshua, you gotta eat your veggies.
Mm-hmm.
He just like jumped out the window.
No. Also, the dog is magic.
The dog is magic.
The dodge is magic.
Okay, I guess that's not that surprising.
I said dodge, not dog.
Yes, you did. Are you gonna be good for the rest of the day?
No. It's not been good like 8 hours of this game ago.
Yep.
Still another like 12 to do this weekend, hopefully.
Do now. The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
It's the fantasy
We
that
should
never
press on
ends.
before any more of their friends turn up.
I hope it ends. Like, it's good, but it's not the never-ending story. It should end.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force.
I feel like we could just scramble over the rocks and go round the gate. Doesn't look like it'd be that difficult.
By guile, then.
It wouldn't be much subtler.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
I mean, we know she has exactly the same name as the fucking
Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of
that
their
we just
communities.
trashed.
I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help.
Also, we found a locale that is not swamp nor forest, nor volcano.
Oh wow.
And that's exactly what I mean.
There's a volcano.
There's a volcano. We were in a volcano yesterday.
And I was in it this
Lexi
morning.
was in it this morning.
Oh, right. I vaguely remember that.
That's pretty. Oh, there are fish in the pond. Look at them go.
Oh, that water is so nice to look at, too.
Yeah.
Holy shit. This game is so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family.
New items and new recipes.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her.
Can I get a
Is
gift
that
of
all?
some AP, please? Desiree.
If I wanted to find the
Prayer
richest
for safe
treasure in
travels.
town,
Cleric's medallion.
where would you recommend that I look?
+1.
Oh, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait.
Wetwater really is
Garen's
pretty.
only a young squid, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say?
A smithy.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for.
Oh,
You
the
said
kids are
Sid's
drawing on the
contact was
deck.
likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience.
Hi, Karen.
This fucking uncle.
He's a proper uncle, huh?
He's extremely young. You missed, Bird. You missed him telling embarrassing childhood stories about Clive as they were walking across the desert together.
Incredible.
Yeah, it was good. How do I get fucking down from here? Oh, box. 2 goblin coins.
Why are you barking, Kai?
Woof.
Woof.
Arr.
Big newfie idiot who is slowly getting cataracts. So,
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken
Oh,
soft.
baby.
yeah,
Like eating a cloud with a
big
crust.
old baby.
There's a guy selling flatbreads here. And
Once you go flat. What a
Oh man.
holy shit. Sell all valuables. Yeah, sure, I'll take another 5k on top of my 130.
Oh my god, I walked around the entire village to go from speaking to this NPC to speaking to this NPC.
Anything I can help you with, travelers?
Allow me.
Absolutely incredible, dude.
We represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses.
Worth it for the once you go flat
We're seeking
poster,
to
but you know.
expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
The little
Thank you.
skeptical flicker of the guy's eye line there.
Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Ooh, Hunter's waistcloth.
You have so many fucking channel points because of this marathon.
I'm basically at a net. Like, I haven't lost any.
Yeah.
I had 29k, but like I haven't.
Let's have a look what we get this time. So we had analytical Marxism, and then we had, what was it yesterday?
Hegelian something.
Oh yeah, Hegelian political philosophy. Random
Off
entry.
This says off limits. That means you.
Pierce's theory of signs. So they can't all be winners. Although Pierce is an interesting guy. He was a 19th century weirdo.
His name is weird.
Yeah, like I was sure it was a typo for years because he's related to stuff that I did my PhD on distantly. And he's like in this article he's talking about semiotics and like meaning. It's not what I know him for. Mostly I know him for metaphysics stuff. And you know he's into the period of Anglophone philosophy where like nobody holds the same view the entire length of their life. So there's like 3 different versions of his view here. I define a sign as anything. Sorry. I define a sign as anything which is so determined by something else, called its object, and so determines an effect upon a person, which effect I shall call its interpretant, that the latter is thereby immediately determined by the former. Or to put it another way, you have a sign, and it takes meaning from a thing, and you use it to convey the meaning of that thing to a person. And this being philosophy, there's like centuries of debate about how this works. To which Pierce was apparently a major contributor. Can I find someone to insult here?
Make for Martha's Rest.
Surely I know someone who's worked on Pierce.
I gotta go to Martha's Rest for Severian anyway.
I guess not. It says a lot about the position of Pierce in relation to contemporary analytic philosophy, which largely regards him as a weirdo, because he was a weirdo. But he was a cool weirdo, so it's fine. He's a bit like a Bishop Berkeley for the 19th century. And Bishop Berkeley is my guy.
Anyway,
his last book was half a treatise on the effectiveness of coal tar as a medicine, and half a philosophical work on the nature of God's judgment, I think.
Okay.
He was a bishop. He was a bishop, and so he was a theologian by trade, but also he was a weirdo.
That one, pet dog one more time. Get the trophy. You can pet the dog. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that dog.
Get a load of that dog.
This quest destination is going to be inside this building. Somehow. Maybe?
Let's go fight Severian. I feel like fighting a robot.
Oh no, it's on guy standing on the dock. Okay.
I also like how
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman.
If you want to stop suddenly, you have to rein in your chocobo.
A long-standing pillar of your community,
It's
I
good.
believe, from old
Okay.
stock.
Then you should ask 31, I'm not under level now.
He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families.
Finally, somebody gives us a piece of actionable information. Oh no, we're going to the baths.
Thank you kindly.
It's a bathhouse scene in the Clive and Byron chapter of the game.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Oh, it's not a bathhouse scene. He's standing outside.
Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help?
Yeah, I'll parry a laser sword.
I hope so.
Fucking watch me.
You've
Let's
lived here for some
go.
time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have?
Right, he knows her name and is prepared to admit that he
She
does.
was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
And we're back in a brothel.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
Uh-huh.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Bro, eradicate, huh? Oh, it's gonna be this big spinny. Big spinny combo. Woo! I like that nothing personnel kid alongside him while he was doing the thrust. That was so fucking cool. Holy shit. This video game is good.
Stay down.
Yoink. Oh, one of them finally attacked me. Combat in this game doesn't work as well in close quarters because you hang out a bit on the scenery. I feel it was a little unnecessary to have another combat encounter here. Maybe the game needed a like.
Collateral. God. Yeah.
It needed like a fist fight these motherfuckers mode.
Yeah, it kind of did.
Because I sure was just using the entire power of a divine spirit of flame in a back alley brawl.
Him or
Yep.
her?
Yeah, that always does feel a little silly when it's like you do that in a game.
Him. The boss. He wanted us
One of
to
the things you lose when you move from like a really abstracted kind of classical Final Fantasy combat system to something more like this.
Dragged in.
Yep.
You're skilled with a blade.
Ways in which I would like this game to be more like Skyrim, a brawl mode. That's
You
it.
know who I am.
Yeah.
So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make.
That's a good
Our
feature
work
of
is done.
Skyrim, honestly. It's just like, put your weapons away,
Take him to
put
meet
your
his
dukes up.
precious
It's time to punch someone in the head.
She will be interested to make his
Mm.
acquaintance.
Yes, my lord.
There's the Electrum.
Yeah,
Into-
okay.
Block of leisure then.
I wonder where you get the other Scarletite from.
Of leisure.
Plot, maybe. Anyway, back to Martha's Rest. From ruins it came in, to ruin it returns is a good quip, Clive. You're doing all right.
Oh my fucking god.
Fresh bread.
What?
Koji Fox!
Is this the place?
Ubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
So it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is,
Cressida.
he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Okay, that's. We're gonna. Another luck. Okay.
Lubor, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
Bird.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy
Why is he
man,
wearing an
as
archery
you can
chest
see.
guard? He's a smith.
Let's leave this
For the
moment to
aesthetic.
his farce.
Yeah.
By all means,
Fashion.
find someone else to help you on your way.
It really is Final Fantasy 14.
Just be sure
really
to tell
is.
them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart.
This guy's a fuck boy.
Why, you ask?
Look at his body
Because
language.
they get me.
Yeah, he really is. That's just. Yeah, they really nailed that vibe.
Yeah, some mocap actor was having fun.
Fine.
Yep.
So what do you want?
The variety of types of guys in this game is so diverse.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man... Oh,
Okay,
5 times
time
my
to clear
But
this field.
enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good
Turning
day.
the controller upside down and thinking what it'll feel like to play Armored Core.
Be clear about them, damn you!
Oh my
And that's
fucking
grey
god.
beard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
You do not catch damselflies with honey. What the fuck are you talking about? They eat
A word of
insects.
advice in recompense.
They're
They
predators,
found
you
this very
piece of
specific
shit.
way to piss you off.
Free. Oh, I'm making this too easy for
I think some damselflies are not predators, but if I went out there in the park where it is swarming with damselflies and has been for weeks, with a pot of honey, I would catch other things than damselflies.
I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
I think I was ranting when the quest objectives were being delivered.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
We were definitely not the only ones causing trouble in this town.
There's a lot of enemies in this area. Oh, are you big beefy boy? Am I gonna get... Oh, fucking dragons.
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Fucking wyvers. Yeah, I'll parry your spin attack.
Crystals are to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Someone is stockpiling crystals for some non-commercial purpose. I'm sure this bodes well.
30k stagger damage. I continue to parry things I really shouldn't be able to.
Do you have a moment?
Good.
Depends what for. Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Oof.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any
starting to
longer.
get hungry.
You should get food.
It is nearly time for me to like pause for an hour or two and get food, and also finish catching up on Oshinoko.
Mm-hmm. Which will give me time to catch up to you.
Yep, probably.
I might take like a 10-15 minute break to get some food, but I'm gonna keep streaming.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking, with pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if
Well, Banshee's getting put back in the cage because she's misbehaving.
They'll probably be back at the end by now.
Whoa.
She keeps starting fights with everyone. And when she does, she gets put in the box. And she does not learn. So, the box remains populated.
Why is the tavern shut?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
At least he paid for the damage he caused.
Yep.
Also, that is a very large sand pile to have blown into the corner of these stairs.
There's a lot of sand in the desert.
True.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with. Should you give me
What's Byron up to?
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
Breath of Earth wind up. Nice.
What are you doing, Uncle?
And the quests, other quests have started appearing.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Ah, that was one of Kupka's
My
men.
boy, one cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do
I
believe I've
see.
snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden
I
to
appreciate
trade
that Byron
such
is
things.
clearly a goober, but he's not incompetent.
Yeah.
Discretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld.
Only
But enough
500,000
about my
gil.
little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for
Oh, so they have
elsewhere.
been pocketing the profits somehow.
Pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult.
I enjoy how angry Byron is
Just goes to
about
show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield.
the Smith's
We'll soon wipe that
mannerisms.
smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
It's
True, that has a certain verisimilitude.
If things turn sour.
Of course.
Where was the way down?
And here's Doris.
Mm-hmm.
More hot women with swords.
Yeah, Doris looks amazing. Over on Lexi's stream. Where are we going? This way to the desert. And this time I will remember that I have a chocobo now.
Good work.
Let's go. Faster.
Okay, yeah. Good, you do still pick up loot when you're on the chocobo.
Yep.
Here's the thing this game could have had. Chocobo drifting.
Oh god. The only thing I'm really gonna complain about is no sand
I'll take it from
surfing
here.
and no
Yeah.
turbo drifting. Okay, I'm gonna go get food, so I will be back in a few.
Okay.
Yeah. be
Oh,
right
that's a
back.
lot of crystals.
I'd charge a lot of them, I guess.
I think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see
This
the
guy's
crystal.
about to rob him.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Hydration
These
check.
crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Is that an Irish accent?
Royalists, eh? What brings
I can't decide if it's trying to be an Irish accent, if it actually is an Irish accent, or if it's trying to be something else.
Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, What is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both.
Righto.
It's not over yet, Uncle. Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
One of you is a caster.
Farewell.
Yes, I like that Doggo is now just casting spells in the middle of battle. Okay, he's throwing snowballs at people. Oh! Royal Chocobos. Sorry, Royal Chocobos. There we go.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent.
And of course, the Smith has followed us.
Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly. Buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is.
Nope. Periodically, my Intel drivers tell me to do a thing that actually doesn't need doing. And it is impossible to get Windows to stop giving you notifications about
these
things.
Crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Sometime later.
It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive.
Someone finally made a joke at the expense of Clive's name.
I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
I like the tension between these two.
It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Yes, annoy the posh man.
Wear this.
His seal is the Desert Rose, of course.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
That's our fourth
Feel
fifth
free
patch?
to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisakelis.
Owls that can see forever.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Okay.
Well then.
I just think it's really funny that they call them Stoluses because I just
Not at all. It was my
every time I think of the owl demon prince with really long legs that teaches you astronomy, which is I'm sure what they were evoking.
The who what?
There's so in like demonology occult lore, there is this demon that looks like an owl with that has really long legs, just like the tallest fucking owl, whose name's Stolas, who is like a demon prince, who you can summon to teach you astronomy.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Right.
Neither would I.
I mean, owls are pretty long-legged, is the thing. Once you lift up all the fluff.
No, it's like it's like the legs are
My mind
silly.
is elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make
It's
a
like,
decent
what if
bit
an
of
owl
kitchenware.
had like
He wants me to make a
human
carving knife,
proportions,
one that
kind of,
honors
except
the
for
spirit
no
of
arms.
Dalamil.
Huh.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Oh, we gotta help this smith not
I could give you a
fail
hand if you
his
like. I know how
apprenticeship.
busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
God, what it must be like working at a forge in the desert.
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind.
This man works for a smithy and has never made a knife.
Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it,
What?
there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
And of course, the quest to make a knife is called carving out a niche.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to
Koji
it.
Fox!
My carpets have
Take a
they're
sniff,
quite
sir. Fresh bread.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Why is Byron just standing in front of this shop as if he's the shopkeeper? And there's another side quest over here.
Everything I've worked for, ruined.
Oh, the bathhouse
All
owner.
those years of toil, Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Nice coat, buddy.
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
Ow. That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it.
Oh, this is such a side
My woes
quest.
stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you, go to Doznoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Go to
Right.
Doznoff Terraces.
We'll go and take a look.
Wonderful.
Someone's
It's not
dozing
far.
off
Leave
somewhere.
the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
What's happened at the spring to make the water so hot? Hang on, where is it? Oh, I guess we have to go through the south gate to do this.
Hanging lantern!
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Oh, we're going to get in
We should get
trouble.
going soon. Do you have water?
No, nice.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
It's a useful warning to have. Clearly this guy is serious about us having
in
earned
the
distrust.
Lion's Den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying.
Okay, I'm returning.
Welcome back.
Does anyway.
Welcome back.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
And I'm back on actual gaming screen. So,
Huzzah.
let's talk with Gav about Torgal.
I'm going to do this couple of side quests, what I have
Drake's
found.
Fang should be just beyond these springs.
And then take a break.
Shall we press on?
Ah, there are bombs at the spring. I see. How the fuck do I get over there? Oh my god, I have to go all the way around. So I guess the idea is that this terrain around the spring has been
Come on, girl.
salted with something relative to the rest of the desert.
Maybe.
What the hell are those things?
Oh, still can't go that way. Oh, I guess I could choke about this. Interesting. I'm not sure the chocobo is much faster than the sprint.
But you can do it, and it will help you ignore enemies.
Yeah.
By the flames.
There's not
That
much
explains the heat.
build up. Full speed.
Farewell. Awaken, to me, flames.
Nice try.
Oh my god! They're called bath bombs!
Oh my god.
Fuck off, Cody fucking bitch.
Holy shit.
It's over.
Oh my god. That makes me so mad because it's so obvious.
Yeah. Ah!
You know what? This is the joke of all time.
Yeah.
So bombs will stagger, but they won't. Oh. Oh, that's a blue bomb.
Ooh.
Ow. Old Faithful.
Like the geyser. Oh no. I wonder if Old Faithful is what keeps the hot springs hot.
Could be.
I like the blue fire. It looks really good.
Yeah.
The blue, the purple, whatever. Anyway, Mid's workshop is done. Yeah.
Without a hint as to what that's going to get us.
Mm-hmm. Except mad science bullshit.
Too slow.
Interestingly, Old Faithful didn't have a stagger bar. Like, didn't.
It was just a named little enemy and not a heavy enemy.
Fascinating.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
And there's a box. How about that?
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her dungeons. I don't want to get roped up into her experiments. Well, to each their own, I suppose.
Person I need to speak to around here.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't you? There he is. The man who saved my business. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again.
Ouch.
The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Okay.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries.
It's significant that we didn't see bombs at all until into the like crystal place, right? The no, the apoditory, the feet place.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, you can't no-sell me on that.
I'm busy Googling something because I saw a Tumblr post that was just like Logitech is suing Ocean Gate, and that would be funny as fuck. I wanted to make sure that was happening or not. And
Okay, that is funnier than anything I was saying. Yes.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
I don't know that there's any validity to that claim, but it would be funny as hell.
They've
really recovered the stocks that value that they lost already, but like Lamau.
Genuine cactuar needles imported from across the sea. Just one prick and your little sparrow will sing. A cactuar needle is an aphrodisiac?
That's things that make you go
They have the energy of 1,000 pricks.
Where is this person I need to speak to? This fucking...
I'll be asking
and see that you stay. Won't you come and play, handsome?
1,000 gil for a move.
You can't even fill my cup.
Ah, there we go.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry.
That's a nice
If I
cup.
ask your trade.
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. Your knife snaps every time you
Hiss,
use it.
snarl.
Spending coin as fast as you make it.
Hiss.
Hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I
see you looking over at the mother on your stream.
Business, eh?
Yeah.
And after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be
Yeah,
hard
there's
wearing and hold an
There's
edge.
the colors here are really very nice.
Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Well, just the texture on all the objects.
Needed to a silken softness.
The finest fabrics, fresh from the...
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Buddy, you're a smith who's never made a knife. You should be looking for a new trade.
But I don't see how that
But that is
relates
not
to
an
the spirit
option
of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either.
in this side
All the cook
quest.
said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy, and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put
And
off
here's
making
the
this knife
wine.
forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Oh, yeah.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap
There
stuff,
it is.
mind. But it's hardy enough
Yeah.
if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens
He's a
up
jerk.
nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable.
The way he ordered
or
that
it's
too.
light.
Yeah.
Someone is going to
Because it would be one thing if he was just like, if it was an afterthought, but he led with, for every citizen that dies, another can be bred.
Yeah.
Someone who knows their metals, perhaps.
Yeah, that's really.
Yup.
These guys
The other
suck.
apprentices know better than to help me with my test.
And also the writing is on point.
Yeah.
Is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
He is off.
Also, let us not neglect to mention the giant fucking painting he's in front of.
Yeah. Chocobo time.
This is no time to ride.
This is no time to ride. Walks 3 steps. It is now time to ride.
Yeah.
Faster!
Down we get. Somewhere around here. Here we go.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
and it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to Ash.
Interesting.
Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
It would be something from the hot springs,
You
something...
said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect
You
you
know,
to use.
bomb ash.
But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always
limestone.
I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive.
Right.
You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. See you
Okay,
shortly.
so the canon answer is that the terraces are actually made of a different rock to the surrounding sandstone. Can I warp over there? No, well, sort of.
Oh, Gav, your voice squeaked at that number of gold coins.
Bless his heart.
Love that lad.
This is no good. Is it
He's a good
what I'm
one.
hearing? The men of the rock were carting off our crystal.
My carve.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Needed to a silken softness.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Hanging lanterns. Keep
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
At least it doesn't make me go all the way back to the springs. Stop jumping, Clive. Pick up the damn limestone.
That's gonna happen when you're sprinting. And then for a few seconds after you land.
Yeah.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Seven needs.
Has he come back to the town? Or do I have to go? I think he has. Okay, good.
Finally, we'll be able to get what's
Just look at the details. Plates and pots.
Light meat and dark. Fresh from the
It would make
The finest fabrics. Fresh from the...
Here we go.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
I can't tell whether this is like we're actually on the trail of it or this is going to be a prank quest and it turns out that there was something else that Lubor had in mind.
I can't wait for him to make Excalibur.
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalamil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
It looks extremely crude.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy
Doesn't
of
even
the
really
fine
look like a
people of
carving knife
Dalamil?
at all.
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use. And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalamil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava: know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
Why did they feel inclined
just about
to make this scene so long and involved?
I'd say you're worth keeping around a little
I bet we're gonna
longer.
recruit him to work at the
Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil
a
of your
thing.
own.
At
Oh,
base is my
maybe.
guess.
Could be.
Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Yeah, so part of our problem was in trying to please everyone.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalamil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't
carving
have to
knife
deal
you
with
have
his uncle,
ever
right?
seen.
Thank fuck.
Yeah. Again, bless his heart. It definitely feels actually like this is an FF14 quest that is the first in a recurring series. You know, you come back to this guy every 10 levels and he's got a new like test to pass or been given a new incomprehensible assignment by Luba.
Yep.
Right. I am going to stop there for now.
Mm-hmm.
And go and make myself a pizza.
Yeah.
Good choice.
Enjoy pizza.
And catch up a bit on anime.
Godspeed.
And I'll be back. I'm aiming to be back.
I'm also going to hop off for now because I need to eat food, so.
Yep.
You should do that. Food is important.
Have fun with Clive.
I will be doing that.
Have good Clive times. I aim to be back in, I guess, about an hour and a half.
Okay.
See you then.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.